Hey guys, what is going on? Robrigo here, and today I'm taking a look at the brand new feature in COD Black Ops Cold War known as Gunsmith Customs, and some tips on how to use it. So stay tuned for all you need to know. Gunsmith Customs was due to be released earlier, and briefly made an appearance on the 9th of April, but it was swiftly removed from the game by Treyarch, as there was some further maintenance required. However, it's now fully usable in the game, so let's take a look at how to access it and what you can customize within your gunsmith. So the Gunsmith Customs feature can actually be used across all of the creator class selections in multiplayer, league play and zombies, although with zombies it seems to be quite limited in terms of what you can actually do. To access it in multiplayer, we just need to go across to the Weapons tab and then down into the Creator class. When we go on to the Gunsmith for our particular weapon that we want to customize, you should see the option for Custom Mod Options. So the weapon I'm going to use in this example is the AK-47, because I've got quite a few custom blueprints that we can play around with on there. So if I go into my custom one, so if I come here, the first thing I want to do is select the weapon that I want. So I can select AK-47 from here. As you can see, as with the normal setup, if I have blueprints, I can select them below. You can also see at the top there that we've actually got the custom mods tab there. So if I go across, you can see that at the moment I don't have any custom mods created or saved. So if I come back to Armory, I want to mix and match some of the blueprint attachments for this particular weapon or blueprint here. So I'll select this Magnificence blueprint. So we've got the generic blueprint there with no changes made. So I'll go across to Gunsmith, and then we want to hit that custom mod options that we saw earlier. And when you look at this for the first time, you'll see that we've got our custom mod, but it's just got the generic items that we had to begin with on the blueprint. So before we save this, we want to make some changes. So I'll cancel out of that. And what I want to do is have a bit of a play around. So let's say I change the barrel. So let's put the takedown barrel on. I'm actually going to add some other bits and pieces here. So let's add maybe a grip. And I want to remove the stock. So as you can see, we've kind of got a bit of a mix and match of an AK-47 now. And we want to be able to save this as a custom mod, so we can select it if we lose this class in the future. So if I go back to Gunsmith and hit custom mod options, I can now save the custom mod. So bizarrely, you can actually just save this without a name, which is fine I guess, but you probably want to give it a name. So to give it a name, you scroll up to the top here in this box and just type in whatever you want to call it. So I'll call it test and save. And if I was to cancel out of this now, because it kind of looks like I've given it a name, right? But if I cancel out and then go back to custom mod options, you can see at the bottom there that we have 0 of 10 slots used, which means the system hasn't actually saved my custom mod option. So not only do we have to give it a name, but we also have to click save new mod. So if I click that, what you're going to see in a minute is the top right of the screen that will tell me that it's been saved. So I've saved one custom mod there, and if I want to create another one, I can just come down to a different custom number here. And let's say I want to do the AK-47 again. Again, I can select from the blueprints just straight off if I want. And if I go across to custom mods, we've got that one there. But I want to create a new one, and this time I want to be able to sit on the Iron Curtain. And again, you don't need to select from the blueprints, you can just do it via the AK, the base weapon if you wish. But if I come into this one, and let's say, as we can see here with the custom mod options, I'm showing the normal blueprint here. But if I want to make some amendments, so let's add this flash guard here. In fact, let's add the one that we've got from the Magnificence blueprint. We can also play around with the Magnificence for the barrel as well. And then let's do a couple more things. Let's add the Spetsnaz grip and replace it with the magazine. Okay, so I've made a few changes there, and again I can save this as a new mod. So let's call it test 2 this time. And again, let's remember we need to actually click save new mod. And we've created this one as well. So it's really useful if at a later time you want to come across to one of your customs here and quickly select the one that you created with that custom mod. So for example on custom 4 here, I can now go into the specific weapon that I've created, so AK-47, and I can go across to custom mods, and I've now got those 2 customs that I created. It's worth bearing in mind here that these custom mods, we can have up to 10 for each weapon. So for example, if I come back to the custom mods selection here on the AK-47, what you can see is we've got 2 here, okay? And if I clicked LT, you can see on the screen we've got 2 of 10 custom modification slots used. So we can create another 8 for the AK-47. A couple of other items on the menu here for custom mod options. With the update mod, that basically just means if we make any additional changes on here to our custom mod, we can then just click update, and that will basically save the existing item known as test there. We've also got delete mod, so we can delete the custom mod if we want. As you can see, it's just one click and it will delete it from your overall selections in the custom mods. So it's a nice little addition in terms of a new feature to Creator Class, but again, as I mentioned, it's not limited to just customizing on the base of a blueprint. We can just select the generic weapon here. Let me know in the comments if you'll be using this custom mod options functionality, or if you have any more questions on it, just pop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.